Oldschool by Nolafus. Ah, Nolafus. It's called Oldschool. That's why someone directly says, please no rally or snowcar map. But I'm pretty sure I know what's coming up. Nolafus is the guy that made the video. And he actually showed in his scenery mapping video exactly a basic map with only this, like, road between grass. This was exactly what he was showing. Interesting. So you might see that I opened a window on the top right to check a few things. Uh-huh. Interesting. So I didn't play any deep dip today. I wanted to, but at some point I wanted to also optimize the stream. I added a few things. And yeah, at some point I wanted to also clear the mystery, like why are my FPS so low now suddenly on the server and in general. No? They are still low, so I asked my friend. First idea was, are there any more drivers I can update? No? And then we came into the call and tried to fix some Trickmania specific things with the FPS, and it is so weird. You can see under my stream window on Twitch, I updated now what kind of hardware I have in the PC, because beforehand there was only my laptop hardware. Realized that like 2 days ago or something, or maybe yesterday, I don't know. Realized that there was only my laptop settings in there. And I added now my pretty good hardware that I have in the PC that I'm using. And the main issue that I have with when FPS are getting low, for example, if you look at the top right corner, you see how much of my CPU and how much of my GPU the game is using. And you see super low numbers, like at 10 or 20% only. And the question is, when I need more FPS, why does it not go higher in the percentage? It is just not using my good hardware. It's just not doing it. My friend has a much worse hardware, but for him it works. Like the things are used to 80 or 90%, the way it should be. But for me it's only using it for 20%. And if it starts like not being enough, it doesn't change it. Yeah, and we were trying a lot today to get these FPS a bit higher. I mean, I limit them at 144. I also set the limiter to 200 now in game. And since I enabled VSync again, which we also turned off a few times, but I have the feeling that I need VSync on, as if the in-game VSync actually is G-Sync. Like I feel like I need to turn it on. It is looking much better for me on my monitor, so I feel like I need it. I definitely need it. But since I turned it on, it's now stuck at 144. But that's fine. I mean, I want it consistent, yeah? It's such a jumping FPS thing, that's pretty shit. But yeah, if any one of you have any idea why it cannot use my GPU more, like if I go onto the deep dip map, for example, it goes down to 70 FPS and it still only uses 20% and it doesn't use the rest, you know. So now I need to also focus on the map here. Salah. I'm not rid of Bitdefender yet. I wanted to do it actually today. But it didn't make any problems since long time. And everything is turned off there. In that moment when it makes problems again, then I will definitely take it away. But it's now 3 months ago. At least. 3 months ago that there was any issue with it. I'm not sure if Bitdefender can have something to do with that. Okay, let's focus on this. Because I need the one here. I think maybe I'm the only one to play there. If I'm not super focused. I'll have to change that. Okay. Some parts where I'm a bit unsure yet. The lines. For example, this part here. What the fuck is this? That's some improvement at least. Not enough though. Wait, what is the GPS? We're gonna watch that. And it says to the right, but I go back. Is this the right? Wait, GPS right. Ah. Yeah, small drift here. Pretty high jump. So I need to hit this. Drift right before the apex. Stays pretty inside. Yeah, here I lost a lot of time, I'm sure. This exit here is important. I mean, these parts are not looking too great in the GPS, and here I lost a lot of time. Aha, so the GPS goes this way. But yeah, I'm super tired kinda because I was kind of working on all this stuff the whole day and I didn't eat a single bit. I should have eaten some breakfast before I asked my friend. It was not how I expected this day to be honest. Oh, but that was not great. I also wanted to update my stream even more, but it didn't even get to this yet. I want to change my alerts. Like, I have them since many years, and I think I can do them better, more interesting, I don't know. It's one of the ideas. But yeah, I updated under the stream my hardware and I updated the weekly cups there. I mean, the weekly cups that were written down there beforehand in the schedule, yeah, that is definitely long ago. There was still the scrappy Pepeka Cup in there. Okay, that's an improvement. This Charme. I'm gonna read your messages after the seeding is over, because now I think I need every bit of time to qualify for the front. My time is obviously not enough, but I have said now I need one more improvement. But I was quite happy with my lap overall. And when I started playing now, I felt like heavy input lag as well. I mean, okay. There's also something on the top right corner, the Darstellungslatenz, that was partly around 15 milliseconds. So I could get it down to 0.1 or 0.5 milliseconds, but then it was still lagging. So. But I know how you can put that up to 50 milliseconds, that's incredibly input laggy. Aha, that was good. That's only a small improvement. It could, however, be the decisive improvement. Also realized something. Open Planet plugins, yeah? When I turned off all the Open Planet plugins, my FPS went 100 higher. And something like the Champion Medal plugin is worth 20 FPS? Like, what the fuck? How bad optimized is this? Okay. Ah ja, I am the one. That's good. I think that would actually be a good map for me if I was a little bit more focused now and more wild. Like, at the moment I don't really have much interest in playing Cup of the Day, but like, not because of deep dive, it's just this day. You're all the time only on this kind of stuff and you try to fix stuff and it's just so unclear. There were so many moments where you wonder, like you change a setting, Trackmania doesn't change anything though. Then you change it back, suddenly something, there is a huge difference out of nowhere. You wonder, but why is this now? There are so many things that are completely wrong. Naja. So, let's check. I don't know why the one plugin is missing. I thought I toggled it in again. Ah, I have one idea why. Yeah, we do it in after cup. So, yeah, let's have a look. That's the things, and then I look at the chat. But first of all, I need to see loudest. I mean, here the lines are not completely clear on this map. There are parts where it could be different lines. Ah, okay. Takes way more speed here. Interesting. Let's go back to the server. Okay. So, and your display device is set to your graphics card. Do you mean the in-game settings? Yes, it is. But I also tried today to put it to standard. If that makes a change. It didn't, I think. More limited by CPU than GPU, but yeah, my CPU usage here, 10%. I mean, Trackmania is pretty bad in terms of multi-threading, so an AMD GPU may perform worse than an Intel CPU in the same performance range. Getting a better performance by disabling some of the cores. I mean, that's an issue in the old Trackmanias for sure. I don't know if that's still the case in this Trackmania. Yeah, but how do some people have then much more FPS? The single cores and the same for everyone. Then now here, for example, you can see it's not even at the 144 consistent. Like, I should easily with my hardware get there. In theory, no. Oh. Had a really good start. Yeah. Also, I'm not even sure if you can see that on the top. Ah, you cannot even see that. Ah, yeah. Okay, I thought maybe that's possible for you to see. Ah, maybe it is, but I'm showing Trackmania and not this. I'm not sure if you would see it if I show the screen. Yeah, also I have a window open. I have a window open in the top right, which shows my FPS, my 99% FPS. It shows the latency. It shows my CPU and GPU usage. Wait a moment. It shows the GPU temperature, and it also shows the GPU performance in watts. Like it's at 60 or 70 watts, but I can get 200 something or maybe even up to 300, but it's only using 70, and the usage of the power, it's just not used, you know? Just doesn't use it. I would like to make it on, but yeah, when I'm knocked out, I make it on. Because it might be a bit different as I'm not driving than myself. But I'm not sure if you can see it, even if I show my screen. That could be something that is only visible for me. Even though in the Discord, when I streamed my Discord it worked. Yeah, probably it will work. But at the moment my OBS source is Trackmania and not my screen, so I have to change it to my screen, then you will see it as well. But that's for when I'm knocked out or for the later cups. This ending, I'll lose a lot of positions. No, my GPU temperature is at 43 degrees Celsius. The CPU is, I cannot see it here, but I opened something earlier where I think it was CPU, and it was also far away from any, like I had that issue now at some point, but I got in a new one, and yeah, temperature should also not be any issue now. Not anymore. But I have to say that deep dip yesterday evening, it didn't make fun anymore. I joined the server, I have like 70 or 68 or something like that FPS, and whenever there are these precision parts where you need to precisely jump, for example, and get something really good, and then it's just annoying, like you cannot do that well. One thing is that I was showing my dips plugin all the time, also when I make my own interface off. The performance improves a lot if like the whole plugin is not visible anymore once I make interface off. So it's a bit shit, because I also don't like it when I'm joining a stream and then I have like once they, or as long as they have interface off, I don't have any idea like who's currently the highest and so on, to which stream could I go. No? Quite annoying. But I mean, if it improves performance, then as a player you have to do that, like there's no way around. I'm in a pretty poor position, but it's already safe. I mean, many people will get slowdowns in the start at this landing. 12th actually in danger, but surviving. So if down is still in, then the final is still possible. What people now, of course, maybe don't think about, what I didn't think about at least, I know about the fact that we had twice the same final in a row. But of course we had also twice the winner, which means that 12th is on a streak. And he wins this round, speaking about him. Good ending. Also, I think my best ending so far. It's interesting, after the finish, the latency goes down to 0.1 milliseconds, but FPS are not that good. While driving, the FPS, at least in this long jump where it's straight, I had a look, and they were looking there good. But the latency is up to 13 or something. Yeah, at this point I look. Good FPS there. I know, latency 0.1 now. And now I need to focus on the lap. But this is mildly close now, I have to say. I need such a good ending again, like last lap. Okay, they're 7/10 now. Somehow. Spam out. Risky finish. Okay, but is the left side risky? I don't know. Not so great. Need a good rest now. I didn't need a good rest, but I still drove it. Oh yeah, 12th first, down second. But no Binks. Binks is missing a lot lately. So now I have good speed. Was maybe a bit too much. There are 2 DNFs? Okay. Kacke. Na toll. That was easy in. I had a so good right turn in the end. And then I touched slightly this penalty. I thought at this point still that I need to risk it. And, naja. But I wanted to go out a bit earlier so I can show you the things. If it works. Oh, I have the feeling it doesn't work. Oh no, there it is. I think you see it now, top right. I actually think that I had a chance here to go much faster. Also so far I didn't really put a lap together with the good ending and the good start. And in that lap I was also safely in pace-wise. This is however a decent lap so far. But some people fall down a little bit by touching the penalty. Ah, it's a bit closer here. A 78 is out, a 77... Oh no, 78 is in, 79 probably was out. Yeah, spectating is also some own thing. Sometimes when you spectate people, the FPS are also worse. I mean, now I'm here around 100 or 90 something FPS, and it was definitely better when I was driving myself. This is also the good way around. Like, imagine spectating is smoother than driving. But yeah, it's actually a massive difference. And the 99%, also if you see that now, do you see it on the top right? If you see that now, only 70% here, but this is spectating, so you don't really see how it was when I'm driving. I still think that also in spectating it should be way higher than that, but yeah, I don't know. And yeah, Open Planet plugin. 400,000 script exceptions. Aha. Open Planet stuff. I put a lot out here and a few in. But what we can say is that the extra leaderboard thingy is not there. Where is it? I cannot even find it here now. Is it just not part of this list here? Confusing. Also either I'm blind or it's not here. Okay, there's a crash. Toggle plugin. Extra leaderboard positions is toggled on. I think that this is the thing that is missing currently, which should be the one that shows you the medals. And for some reason that's not there, but maybe it requires some other thing that I disabled in order to work. Cannot figure it out right now. Also that we had twice in a row the same final, that is something that I wouldn't put into the Trackmania awards as interesting fact. But if they manage to actually get first and second again, and we have 3 times the same result, then I will mention that maybe in the TM awards. Down might be out though, it's super close, but he's in of course. Oh my god, he went for a different line in the end. Very inside, less exit speed. Jurix went extremely low in this jump. Interesting. And Lingo really struggles with the start. I see him quite often behind, with a need to overtake back. Looks out in this lap. So 12th and down are first and second in this lap. 12th generally looks pretty fast on this. And Hard, however, also one bad round, but yeah, in orange places, of course. Down in Jurix, same time, 12, 100 behind. That's of course a good thing to have in order to win. What the heck is missing here? There's extra leaderboard positions. Then yeah, this is what I wanted to add. Player state. Maybe you need that for this. Or do you need ultimate medals? I don't know. Gonna try with player state. Did I need player state for something, guys? Oh, hey, yeah. Apparently he has issues with his controller. So Jurix, now show us. Can you deny that? Yeah, look how low he goes. Interestingly, it's not better. Aye. It's actually... Is it happening? He has a very good line here. It's actually... Anyone could go out. Last one decides. Down is out. Down is out. Imagine how much Jurix actually gained in the second half. He still drove for point 30, what was it, 32? With that distance. Like if 12 went out, then I'm pretty sure Down would have won against Jurix in the final. So, but still, 12 is in a streak. If he wins here again, he has 3 in a row. His highest is 2 in a row so far, I think. So I stay with my camera on Jurix because he was losing time here last round in this turn. You see? But if he has the same ending than last time, he will deny 12. But only then, because 12 is in the lead. The midsection is not Jurix's good part, but he is good in this ending as his... Yeah, as you see. That's a GG. Point 18, good time. It's of course much more doable now. You have a lot of people missing because of deep dip, but still you have to pull that off first. This track is definitely different than the last two. The last two were off-road stuff, typical track of the day stuff. This here is different style, but a lot of drifting involved. GG. Yeah, let's open the map. Let's see if the plugin is appearing or not. No, it's not. Then I think it's ultimate medals that I need. Let me put the player state away and ultimate medals in. Ah, okay. In extra leaderboard positions? Oh, that's something else then. Then I don't need that, right? Oh, for what is this? I'm unsure. I'm gonna shortly reload the map to see. But yeah, the champion medal plugin I will definitely turn off now. I mean, you only need it when you go for them, you know. So, yeah, and then you can see now when I'm driving, you can see all the information on the top right. I will join the Deep Tip server in a moment as well to check how it's going there. And also just comparing here. For some reason the latency was at 30 milliseconds and then it goes to 0.1 now. Like, why is this switching so much? Now it's 3, 6. Ah yeah, you see now how the FPS are looking here, and this is already better than I had it most of the times today. I mean, we were testing around a lot. So, and then let's go on to Deep Dip. So Mini RPG of the Week is not happening anymore. This weekend though, there will be the LAN event, but the weekly cup is not happening at the moment anymore. It will, however, come back in some form in July. So if I have everything on, Dipnastics. If I have everything on with interface, you can see I'm like around 70-ish FPS, and the 99% is down to 50 something, and this is just not nice to drive. So I kind of want that you can see this plugin, who is how, like which players how high currently. I want you to see that all the time, in theory. But look what happens if I make the interface. Yeah, look what happens when I make the interface off. And with that also the plugin off. It goes now directly towards 90. Naja, and this is at least a slight improvement. This is not what I want. Still not enough FPS in my opinion, but it is of course any improvement you need, no? So, but overall, it is still not enough. Like, this is still... It was much better in the first 2 days. Like, for the others, it seemed to have improved. But for me, it's the opposite somehow. Also, I don't know why, but... When this map came out at the Discovery event, it was better. I felt like I had 100 or something. And with interface, you know. And now it's so low. And then there's always this big difference between being online or offline. I mean, also on the cup of the day, of course. The car's always landing the wrong way around there. Annoying. Oh nee. Oh, I did already fail. But a bit differently. Yeah, and now I would say we're gonna also try the other possibility, and that is playing this map offline in the campaign. Is Virtual doing that? Because whenever I'm watching his YouTube stream or January stream, then I see only him in the left side. Either he's on the server and doesn't show other players, or he's just playing it offline as well. It could be, of course. I know Fenris, that's why I also would like to play on the server.
Natural-born dippers.
But look at the FPS now. I have interface on and it is over 100. And if I make interface off, then I have 100, then I have my maximum. So now explain me, why is there such a huge difference between online and offline? Also, I was at maximum and it's not consistent there. But I mean, you see the difference in FPS though. Like if I drive here with 70 or with 130, I mean, but why is that such a huge difference in Trackmania? Now I don't remember if it was mandatory to, if you want to win prizes, that you do your run on the server. It could be that it's mandatory to do it there, but it's of course an extreme extra challenge. And of course I also would like to be on the server so I have a chance that when I'm far up that I get some viewers. But yeah, I will never get far up there when it's so bad. Yeah, the fact that Virtual is playing often offline means also that you would not get his viewers. Even if you play on the server, his viewers will not recognize. I have the feeling, as okay, if he has also 70 FPS only, then maybe it's also the reason for him to play it offline, because it lags so much. But I was also thinking, if he plays offline on purpose so that people don't leave his stream for players that are further up, because now they cannot see other people and how high they are. So they stick with him then, you know. I mean, that could also be a reason for him to not go onto a server, just to not lose viewers to others. Who knows, who knows.